Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion Blowout coverage here live at Gencon 2019. Thanks in part to all of our amazing Kickstarter backers and these spectacular companies right here who donated games to our Kickstarter to help send us here once again. Huge thanks to all these spectacular companies. And of course our big sponsors, Steve Jackson Games, who has Deadly Doodles that just came out. Be sure to check that out. And Tasty Minstrel Games. But right now, we're at the Feuerland booth with Frank, and we're going to be learning about the upcoming Crystal Palace. So hey Frank, what's Crystal Palace?
Hi. Yeah, Crystal Palace will be our next big release. And it's a dice placement game where each player represents a small country. The setting is in the 19th century at the first World Exhibition in London, 1851. And as I said, it's a dice placement game where the players can choose their own dice or the numbers of the dice. The higher, the better, but you have to pay for it. The higher your dice, the stronger they are, but the more expensive they are for you. So you have to make a decision. Do you want to play with cheap low dice or with expensive high dice? And what are you doing with the dice? There are 8 action spaces. You see 3 now here on the table, where you put your dice in those spaces, and it comes with a condition. For example, to put a dice here, it has to be at least a 3 or higher. And once every player has put up the dice, you will determine who goes first, who has the highest dice, and to pick what you get there here, okay? And the main thing in the game is about hiring persons and to make inventions, to get patents, okay, that you can turn into prototype. And those persons and these inventions gives you victory points depending on the year you actually hire them. And also, yeah, it gives you like a one-time bonus or an ongoing bonus, different kind of bonuses throughout the games. So, yeah, the rules are pretty straightforward, but with the 8 action spaces, it's a quite complex game. So there's a lot of decisions to make, and I think it's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to play.
And 2 to 4 players, 1 to 4 players?
It's 2 to 5.
Oh, excellent! And this is coming out later this year?
Yeah, it's an Essen release for us in Germany, and it will be in the US, I think, in November or December.
Sounds good. That is Crystal Palace. If it looks like it might be your cup of ting, be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below and in the comments below. Let me know, what's the biggest way you're a hypocrite? So, we're all hypocrites in some way. What's a way you're a hypocrite?
You have to explain it to me more. I'm sorry for my English.
Do what I say, but don't do what I do. For me personally, I'm a teacher, so I'm constantly yelling at kids, don't play around at the table, which is all I do when I'm at the table. I do nothing but screw around when I eat dinner. So what's a way that you say, do as I say, but not as I do?
Maybe follow the rules.
Yeah, rules suck. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below. What's a big way you're a hypocrite? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.